Hi, this is Fern. Welcome back to my channel. Come on to be an encouragement and to speak life over you and to let you know that you are loved, that you are important. And I pray that you had a blessed and wonderful day today. I pray that you went out, that you went, you got some fresh air. It was beautiful here today where I live. And I got up and I went for a walk and I listened to a lot of inspirational words of encouragement and just strength and just building up, and the walk is getting better and better as I move. So I want you to know that you can do it, that whatever you set your heart and your mind to and it's right, God will make a way out of no way. So I want you to be encouraged. I want you to begin working on those businesses if you're not working on them yet. We're working on getting those promotions for those who, don't see themselves right now, maybe doing a business for yourself. But wherever you're working, that you're working toward that promotion. And just go ask, hey, is there any opportunities available that I can work on so I can get maybe more money or better position? Do you have any programs for schooling? You can always call HR for those who have an HR. And if you don't have an HR, you can ask the owner of the company. So there's always an opportunity to advance. And then on your downtime, you can always go to the library. I'm always talking about the library. Or Google is the modern day library. You can get online and Google if you're interested in doing something, find out the requirements, and just begin to look it up and investigate, because you need knowledge before you do anything else. I was reading in the scriptures today, and in the particular now, when I was reading, and it was talking about, I think it was Psalms 1 and 7, and it was 1 and 7, and I just was reading through it. Look it up for yourself. Be encouraged. Get up. Know that the Lord is with you, and begin to see yourself in better places. I still am working on that other stuff. I'm working out. I'm going to be doing a tutorial on I'm going to have a class where you can take a course and you can actually learn how to become, and I'll be teaching more in depth on how to start your own vending businesses, whether it's food. Everybody doesn't want to sell food. Everybody doesn't want a food truck. Some people just want to go to fairs, have push carts, go out every day, set up, so you could get a vendor's permit, or you can take it, work online. You can sell online. You can do Poshmark. You can do Facebook marketplaces. So there's ways to either start a business, or the wonderful thing about selling online, you don't need to go any place and get a license as far as like a vending permit or anything. You can sell online. Now what they're doing with businesses, you're required to put either your social security number in, so you could be a sole proprietorship, or if you're going to do the other business part, then they might want like your EIN number, and you can get that through the Secretary of State in whatever state you're living in. So just be encouraged and start doing little by little. But for those who aren't up moving, that's the first thing. Sometimes, I was working today and I have been going through different things, doing some research, and all of a sudden I was like, let me get out of here. And I got up, got myself together. I went walking at the track and stuff. And the more I walked, the more I felt better. The air was clearing, and I just began to see things in a better perspective for myself. So sometimes you just got to get out of that old stale ear and go take a walk. I don't care if it's if you don't drive someplace, just get up and start walking and just get your head clear. Moms, when you have children, you're facing a lot of things. How you going to house them? How you going to feed them? How you going to clothe them? And prayerfully, you're not having issues in daycares or school systems, because that's a whole nother thing. But you got to begin to let them see the importance of education and going forward. Also for those who might be going and on things going on in your home with children and stuff. Sometimes the children become what they see. And so you have to be very careful with children, because they're like a sponge. They soak things up. And you don't need to see, they don't need to see negatives going on around you. Bring them into great environments. Take them to the museums. There's some children museums that are free, other museums around. Take them to the park, and just begin to let your children see different things in different perspectives. You might go, well, Fern, that bores me. When you have children, you can't afford to be bored. There is so much to do that has to do with your life. They need to see positive, creative things. Be careful, be mindful what you have on in your house as far as TV. Get those kids off of those video games. Don't really let them be in those environments where people are constantly, and if you go, well, Fern, there's people in my house, my husband, my boyfriend, they're constantly watching video games. Well, if somebody grown, you really can't do anything about. But when you have children and they're growing up, they need to see other creative things that they can do to build their life up. You don't want your child growing up sitting around, everybody sitting on the porch, twiddling their thumbs, hanging on the porch, hanging on the back porch. That's not a good environment. Some people might say, well, that's all there is to do. Get up, take those kids. I don't care if you got grown kids. Just start walking with your kids, talking with them, smiling with them. There's so many different things to do. And just get them moving, and just walk downtown, walk across the street, walk to the park, walk to the field. As I'm going to the field, I'm looking at the tennis court, the basketball courts. There's just an open field, a practice field, and there's a football field. Well, I'm just looking around and seeing something different. So I want to encourage you, get up and see something different. And begin to sit down and write down a pen, a pencil, things you might want to do. There's notes on your phone. You can Google and put notes. I want to learn to read better. I want to learn to sew. There's classes they have online. You can start learn to sew. I want to crochet. There's free classes. Go to your local library. Find out what programs are going on. A lot of them are self-help ones, and you can start doing that. But I'm going to go ahead and I'll be coming back on in the spirit of encouragement. Be well. Remember, first of the month coming. Get those newspapers out. Make sure you do your shopping. Make sure you're circling those flyers and see what's on sale. Don't just go out, running out, spending up all your grocery money. You have to budget. You have to make sure that you have enough to cover you to the end of the month. Tomorrow's the 31st of January. February 1st is the weekend. Remember, begin to make if you're on assistance, stretch to the end of the month. If you're not, you still got to make a stretch. So be encouraged. We'll be talking with you again. If you have any questions or comments, please leave it in the description before, and I will work on getting you the answer for it. If you want to see something being done, if you have questions about starting other kinds of businesses and maybe what can you start, if there's programs and stuff, just let me know, and I will be willing definitely to go over and be a help to you the best way I can. Okay, this is Fern from FML Diversify, and we will talk to you later, and have a good evening. Don't forget to subscribe, share this with someone in the spirit of encouragement. I know things are tough. I know things are going on. Yet remember, God will make a way out of no way. You got to just have your faith in Him, trust in Him. Well, Fern, I can't see Him. Just begin, like we're sitting here talking, start talking to the Lord like He's just that close. Be encouraged. Have a great one. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.